I want to put to the nation clear that come tomorrow 9th, there will be no teaching of science, there will be no teaching of biology, chemistry, mathematics, physics, agriculture. All science subjects will not be taught in a public secondary school. The teachers have gone for industrial action until when government comes and resolve their grievances. We've never thought of calling industrial action. From 2018, we have been in engagement. So, we want government to come clear. Tell us whether we are scientists, or we are scientists but lesser scientists. But we can't accept that because we are scientists number one. Doctors are called doctors, not science doctors. Yes. But for us, they have to add science teachers, science lecturers, because they want to state clear the discipline. So the people who are against science teachers, I'm told, and we have a report that there are people in government. Some of them have investment in private schools, ministers, MPs. And they know that when salary of science teachers goes to 4 million, they will not have them in their school because they have been manipulating these teachers. And these are the people fighting the salary enhancement of these teachers. I want President to come out because he made a directive. President was on record in October last year talking about science teachers and how they are going to hand 4 million, rebuking some teachers. And these are things they did in 2018. Are they using us for publicity? The cabinet spokesperson, the Minister of ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Barumuzi, was on record. He broke the record. He broke the news of salary enhancement of scientists, but he majored most on science teachers and even stated the categories. We have it. And he said with the effect of 2022-2023, a graduate entrant, new entrance science teacher will receive 4 million. But as I talk now, there is zero, not even 50 shilling. There is zero. And they are quiet. We have tried to knock on their doors, they are quiet. So as scientists, as science teachers, for us to call this industrial action on, we want a fruitful engagement. Not this one where they are saying that they have considered some figure and they are looking at financial implication. Financial implication when they are passing budget. And they are asking us to call of industrial action as they handle our case. It is like government listen more to strikes. Because when they gave doctors 5 million and only the consultant were put at 9 million, but they wanted 20. Doctors again said, we have rejected. Then nurses, they had given them already something, they rejected. And now they came to rob these poor science teachers, said, let us first please this one. So the entire country is burning. These teachers can't be in class. Even when you use a gun to force them, they will not teach, because teaching comes from the heart. It is not a garden work where you can pick a stick, you take prisoner and say, dig this piece. Somebody can go there and do something else. Or they can teach and not conduct practical. So we want to move well as a country. We care about this country more than anybody. And that's why we are teaching, because we want to build the future generation. But we want to harmonize. We have never gone for salary negotiation. The country evaluated us and saw that we deserve this money. And they came themselves and announced it. Now we want them to come on record and tell us. So we are calling upon Chris Barumuzi. We are calling upon His Excellency the President. People are tampering with your directive. They are threatening your authority. We want you to come and defend what you have given science teachers. We are here down pushing for industrial action. We want the President to come up and affirm. So in that respect, after having a meeting with the public service, and they wrote to us yesterday, telling us that even the money which they were, the small money they were proposing, the 1.4 instead of 3 million for diploma, and then the 2 million for science teachers instead of 4.5, it is not even there, because what was budgeted has already been taken. Now they are saying they have to take it to cabinet, so they debate it and approve it, and they are asking us to call off strike. So for us, we are saying we are open for negotiation. We are open for engagement, fruitful engagement, not where people are just playing around. If ministers can't address this, we need the audience of the president. If the president tells us that wait, himself, we want him to prove to the nation that he lied to us. But if he can defend his word and say, I have spoken, I'm the president, I'm in charge of the country, nobody can change my directive, then science teachers are asking for 4 million to be given to a graduate science teachers, graduate tutor, graduate lecturers in NTC, and instructors in technical schools. And then those of diploma are asking for 3 million according to the presidential directive and cabinet resolution. We are not asking anything less than that. President has directed, cabinet resolved. We have not seen anybody come to disown that the president saying that we don't have money, ABC has happened. We want the people who gave the money to tell us that the money was little, but even the little, this is the request we are putting. The 400 billion that is given for us to call off the industrial action must, if it cannot go to the tune of 4 million, must be distributed equitably, equally.
Yes.
We want a uniform salary structure, not having you for science of education, you for science of medical, you for science of people working in local government, police, and then the one of education is squeezed down there. So we want something which is uniform. Let's remove discrimination, marginalization. It is illegal. And whoever is trying to intimidate science teachers, I want to warn them that we are a union, and the Labor Act and Employment Act gives employers right to demonstrate. If you want to declare our strike as illegal, go to court. You are not a court. We are warning RDCs, we are warning all those people who are deployed, DOs and then ed teachers, that for you to fight this industrial as illegal, go to court. If you don't go to court and start...
Industrial action is on. Tomorrow, the 9th of May, 2022, as second term is starting, science teachers across the country will not go to class. They will not teach science starting from tomorrow until government commits what they have proposed to fulfill for all science teachers across the country. That is a resolution that was reaffirmed by the National Executive Council yesterday. In the meeting between government and UPUSTU, it was discovered and confirmed that on the 400 billion that was earmarked for salary enhancement for all scientists across the country, the portion for science teachers, as we displayed earlier, according to this distribution list by the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Public Service, a sum to a tune of 111 billion meant for secondary school science teachers, and then 27 billion meant for scientists in tertiary institutions was diverted. The meeting noted this, and we are asking government to make sure this money is reverted back to science teachers. 2, we have learned that some head teachers have started intimidating our members, forcing them to go to school. We have already engaged a number of them about this, and professionally it is wrong and unacceptable. We want to appeal to all head teachers in this country to take this matter seriously. It is actually beyond them, because we are engaging government over this matter. It is a long-standing grievance that has been affecting science teachers and the teaching of science since 2018, 2019. Now, government has come out to resolve this. A policy was approved on 24th August last year, year 2021, to enhance salaries for all scientists, including science teachers, and 400 billion earmarked. Now, as we speak, we found out that the money for science teachers has been diverted, while the rest, their money is still there. And we are wondering why anyone would target science teachers. Every year there is enhancement for scientists. And we are telling our dear head teachers not to interfere with anyone, because even when you force them, they will not do what you want. You can only force a donkey to the river, but you cannot force it to drink the water. And that's exactly what we want to inform our head teachers. Still on intimidation, if anyone feels what we are doing is not right, let them go to court. But we are saying, as the National Executive Council decided yesterday, there will be no teaching of science starting from tomorrow, 9th of May 2022. Number 3, we have had engagements with the government, and there are some positions that have been proposed. Government, through the Ministry of Public Service, has asked us to call off the industrial action, but they have not committed themselves on the agreements. Now, what we are asking government is that we are ready to return back to class if government commits to fulfill the pledges as agreed upon in the meeting of Friday 6 of this month.